man, can you believe this Madoff thing? The Ponzi scheme? I mean, I thought that really didn't happen anymore. I mean, we're talking millions of dollars just down the drain. When I first heard about this and I started reading about people who'd been affected, one of the first things I thought was, this sucks. Like, this could be me. If I ever invested, I would just have to trust the person that I gave it to, that I gave my money to. Because I don't know a hedge fund from a mutual fund. I don't know anything about it. So what are these people supposed to do? They're supposed to trust the SEC. But that's obviously a joke. I mean, they're all tied in together. They're all literally in bed together. Madoff's niece is married to somebody in the SEC. I mean, there's no hope there. They investigated Madoff twice. Didn't find anything wrong. So then I started reading around some more. And I found out that there is a private company, and I'm sure there are lots of companies like this, and their entire reason for existing is they check out these investment opportunities to make sure nothing fishy is going on, to see if it's a good situation on the up and up. So you pay this company to check out the potential investment, and they tell you if it's up and up or fishy. And one such company, starts with an A, I remember the name, found out that it was fishy. It's not a good thing. So of course they told all of their clients, stay away, Madoff, no. So why is it that this private company could figure it out, but the SEC couldn't get it? And I realized the SEC is disincentivized from realizing that something's wrong with Madoff. They're all in bed together. It would upset the friends. It would upset the social order. And the SEC has no incentive to find anything wrong. Whether the SEC does their job or not, they're still all employed. The SEC will continue to exist regardless because it's government. That is what makes bureaucracy in a government sense. And it's what makes the public sector inferior. On the other hand, this private company, they were successful because if they weren't, if they didn't find the problems with these companies, they didn't provide value to their clients, if they allowed their clients to invest in Ponzi schemes, they would go out of business, they would die. They cannot continue to exist if they fail in their objectives. And so, I keep hearing, we need to give the SEC more teeth. We need to keep the SEC more accountable. We can't. There's no way that we as the electorate can keep the SEC as accountable as the market can keep a private company accountable. I didn't elect anyone in the SEC. I didn't even know who was in the SEC. I wasn't even sure what the SEC did, and I'm still not, before this came out. I'm not keeping them accountable. I mean, sure, news reports are coming out, but you think heads are going to roll? Do you think things are going to get shaken up? Do you think the SEC is going to get disbanded? No. They can continue to fail because they're public, because they are government. And so, instead of seeing this as an opportunity to increase regulation and clamp down, we need to see this as an example of the public sector failing, the private sector succeeding, and see this as an example of a general principle that the public sector will continue to fail as long as it continues to have disincentives to do the right thing and no incentives, to do the wrong thing and no incentives to do the right thing.